Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Bounty Hunter Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just discovered that Admiral Ivanus has been drawn to the surface because he has been so frustrated with what has been going on that he's gonna come and see us personally and potentially promote Major Imperial, but we'll see. We will, in fact, see. So, let's head on into the phase and head to Hangar Bay 59. And then we'll see what Mergia is also up to, because she did want to accompany us. So there's definitely something going on there. We're going to find out what that may be.
Ah, there you are. Just in time. Admiral Ivanus's shuttle has already arrived. I hope you're ready.
Relax. He's just a man.
Yes, you're right. No different from me. Shh. He's coming. Admiral Ivanus, I can't tell you what a singular honor and pleasure this is.
You worthless incompetent.
I beg your pardon. What have I done, sir?
It's what you failed to do. You're in charge of intelligence. Colonel Sartius's failures are your failures.
No, sir. I warned Colonel Sartius there were many problems with his strategies.
Silence! You pathetic excuse for an officer. I've come all the way here just to see you executed in person.
No, sir. I can explain. I just... You, bounty hunter, help the Admiral understand. Explain it to him.
What happened to being assertive?
You brought some filthy alien bounty hunter with you, Perel. What were you thinking?
Thinking is not one of Imperial's strengths, Admiral.
What's this? Another disgusting bit of subhuman scum?
Mergia. What?
The name's Morgir, Admiral Ivanus. I'm a bounty hunter on the Great Hunt, and I am here to kill you.
I had a feeling about you.
Really? You weren't taken in by my superb acting? Morgir loves her master. Morgir lives to serve.
Guards, blast them! All of them!
No! Not me! Ah!
Okay, that has to be some of the most amusing voice acting I've heard in a while, but yes, apparently he's escaping. Look at him, he's gone. He's already gone. Okay, so let's use some fusion missile here. I think that's going to actually make a good deal of difference here anyway. Well, we're going to try anyway. Now, let's get our flamethrower going as well. I mean, we barely used it, and of course it's not exactly the most effective thing for us to use because, well, I mean, we're not even that spec, but I feel as though using it on multiple targets probably a good idea, at least a little bit. And we'll just finish up with an unload and maybe another fusion missile. If we don't get stunned, that is. How dare you? How dare you, Mergia? Ah, yes. A Mandalorian commando. Who would have expected it? Well, we kind of did, didn't we? Yes, we definitely did. We definitely thought there was something going on there. And now we actually do get to speak to Lieutenant Major Perel again. He's cowering in the corner over here. Ah, what a brave, brave man.
Please don't kill me. I beg you. I don't want to die. I'll transfer a large sum of credits to your account, and I'll blame the Cathar for everything. Just please don't kill me. For the love of the Emperor, let me live.
Oh, I can't stand to see a grown Imperial cry.
Oh, thank you. You will find I'm a valuable ally. Yes, you won't regret this.
If I ever do, I'll find you.
I'll never give you a reason to be unhappy. Never, never, never.
I can't believe we pulled that off. What a crazy hunt. I mean, honestly, did you know Morgir was the other bounty hunter all along?
She never had me fooled for a second.
Really? Can't put one over on you, huh? Looks like we're done with beautiful Balmora. We should get going while the getting's still good.
Oh yes, I wholeheartedly agree. And now we need to get to our ship. Oh yes, now where is that? Is that... No, that's not actually here, is it? Okay, well, I'm going to try and find that. I think this is... yeah, no, this is Hangar Bay 59. Of course, this is not the Bounty Hunter phase, so we're going to have to head up here. But yes, we'll head on over to our ship. And I think we might actually head on over to the fleet, because I would very much like to mod some blasters and various armor and things like that, because I think it's about time that we get some gear upgrades and maybe a new look as well. Should be pretty cool anyway. So yeah, I think we're going to be doing that, but after we interact with the holo terminal, of course, because no doubt we are going to be briefed on our next Great Hunt target, and we'll see where we're going next. I assume it is Nar Shaddaa. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Nar Shaddaa, but yes, I actually really like that place. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see who we are going to be up against, because of course we do have a bounty hunter, and we also have a target to deal with. So obviously there's going to be some drama going on there too. So let's see what the holo terminal has to say.
I've eliminated my targets on Balmora.
Old Wall, I confirm. Looks like things got messy, but you made a clean getaway. Credit for Admiral Iverness goes to you. Keep it up and we'll know you weren't just lucky. Luck out.
Oh, how dare you, really? Just lucky? I personally feel like, how can we be just lucky? I mean, that was expertly handled in my opinion. Oh, not really. No, not really. Okay, so let's take a look at what we just gained there. Terminal velocity. While high velocity gas cylinder is active, you vent 2 heat every 1.5 seconds. That's actually pretty nice, because of course heat management is definitely a thing that we need to worry about. High energy gas cylinder? Wait, where is that? We're using combustible gas cylinder right now. I don't think we have that actually, do we? Ah, we need to see our trainer. Yes, that would make a huge difference to our damage output as well, because as you can see, it actually improves our armor penetration by 35%, and we do get a little bit extra speed when casting spells and abilities and things like that. So, yeah, as I stated, we do have, I believe, Nar Shaddaa to travel to next. We are now level 20, which is excellent, and we can head to the fleet. I'm going to be doing that off screen, and I'll see you back on our ship, ready to travel to Nar Shaddaa. Okay, so we've returned back to our ship, and as you can see, we have a brand spanking new amount of armor here, as well as 2 blaster pistols, and they are fully modded, so that it is all very, very good, and we are ready to head to Nar Shaddaa. So as you can see over here, we also have our high velocity gas cylinder on, and that should mean that we are doing a lot more damage than we were previously. So let us move over to Mako, because I feel like it would be a good idea to talk to her before we head to the next stage of our journey.
About the whole Great Hunt thing. Thanks. It'd mean a lot to Brayden that you stuck with it.
I'm in this for your sake, more than his.
That's sweet in a total and complete lie kind of way. Great Hunt was Brayden's dream. Talked about it for years. Day he told me he'd found you. Should have seen him. Grinning and laughing so much, I thought his face would split in half.
It's not every day you get a shot at the Great Hunt.
Winning this thing, it would have meant more to him than revenge. So I'm gonna skip saying thank you again, because you get the idea already. Let's just get moving. So this is pretty priceless. There's a ton of buzz on the net about someone breaking into Fothra's place. Fothra's been throwing credits around to find out who did it. No takers. Nimro's paying them to keep quiet. He's having way too much fun watching Fothra suffer.
HoloNet coming up with any other info?
Republic politics, rumors about the war. Nothing worth mentioning. You know, Brayden used to say I was unique for having this HoloNet link. But I've no clue how I got it. I've had this implant forever. Parents must have had me teched out as a baby. Who does that?
Maybe they were thinking about your future.
That's hard to imagine. The parents who abandoned me thinking about my future, Brayden was always encouraging me to look from my past, and I figured street kid from Nar Shaddaa, what's to know? Now, gotta admit he was right. Something weird there.
You want any help? Let me know.
Be careful about promises, buddy, or you'll wind up volunteering to wrestle Rancors on Hutta. Thanks. Really, I appreciate it. Been poking around the HoloNet, heard a few things that seem suspicious. A Jedi, 2 Imperial colonels, and a Hutt came down with bad cases of dead within hours of each other. Had to be Great Hunt targets.
Doesn't matter what the other hunters are doing. Stick with me and we'll win this for Brayden.
Too bad we can't bottle that crazy optimism of yours. We'd make a fortune. So, I looked up the manufacturer of my implant. Weird stuff. Exclusively government contractor. Everything on this model is classified.
Guess your parents had plans for you. Maybe following in their footsteps?
You think they were SIS? Whoever my parents were, they got their hands on one mother of a top-secret gadget. Don't know what that means yet, but I intend to find out.
Yes, and maybe we could find out together on Nar Shaddaa. So I guess, considering I was right next to the galaxy map and I decided to run the opposite direction, yes, that's exactly what I do. We're going to head on over to Nar Shaddaa and see who our next target is, and hopefully we'll get some information on the bounty hunter that we will be attempting to subvert here. So let's see from Krista who that might be.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa, Hunter. Sleaziest place in the galaxy. Your target is the Eidolon, a professional assassin with a right scary reputation. Branded himself as the assassin who could kill absolutely anybody. For the right price, of course. Spent several years proving it, too. His background is a mystery, but he used to do a lot of work for the Hutt cartel. I'd suggest looking up Gellerin, a Twi'lek who works for the cartel. Word is he hates the Eidolon more than just about anybody. Oh, and when you find your bounty hunter rival, give him my best before you blast him to pieces. Happy hunting.
Nar Shaddaa. I always knew I'd find my way back here, just didn't picture it quite like this.
You're from Nar Shaddaa originally?
Yep. Grew up on the streets. Those were some nasty times. Then Brayden took me away from all that. A few things you should know. The Hutt cartel pretty much runs this place, with the Exchange and various gangs trying to carve out their own piece. Krista mentioned Gellerin might help us track down the Eidolon. I remember that Twi'lek. Used to be a scummy slaver, had a bad rep, a real ruthless creep.
How do I find him?
A lot of things might have changed while I was away. Let me track him down. Should we head to the promenade and see what Gellerin has to say?
Well, that sounds like a good plan, but it's actually kind of nice to have someone that actually grew up on Nar Shaddaa, because you never know, there might be some background information about the certain shady characters here, like Gellerin, for example, and maybe Mako will give us a little bit of information on that guy. I mean, obviously, well, she already did, so yeah, we're gonna see how we treat this fellow, but yes, it's probably gonna be quite roughly, isn't it? And here we have arrived in the Slippery Slopes Cantina. What a place to be, and what a place to find Gellerin. Of course he is going to be here. And, oh, it appears he's in this private room in the back. Well, technically it's not in the back, but still, it's a little bit shady for my liking.
I'm sick of excuses. I'll feed all you worthless slugs to a rancor if I have to. You hear what... excuse me? Hey, nobody just walks in here, huh? Nobody.
I'm a bounty hunter, hunting the Eidolon. Interested?
The Eidolon? What? You're kidding me, right? No. Tell me you're kidding. You're not kidding. All right, I'll bite. Boys, hey, get out of here. Get us some refreshments. The Eidolon did some work for us, you know. He could kill anybody, anywhere. This guy was unbelievable.
Does he have a real name?
Never met him in person. When you do that, you die. The cartel always communicate with him via holo. But then, at the top of his game, the Eidolon announces he's getting out of the assassination business, opened a security company. Suddenly, half the corporations here were clients of Eidolon Security, and were no longer paying the Hutt cartel.
Hey, Gellerin, I haven't finished slicing those casino lugjack machines, but I thought that...
Anuli?
That's Mako! Everyone said she was dead! The Rhodian brothers grabbed her!
Someone saved me from those antenna heads, Anuli. A good friend. He took me away to Hutta.
You two know each other?
Anuli and I grew up together on the streets. He's like my little brother.
Can we get back to business? Yes? Look, nobody knows how to find the Eidolon, but if you hurt his company, he'll find you. I've seen it before. The Eidolon's biggest client is the Republic. Eidolon Security supplies those gangs with billions of credits worth of munitions every year.
Is Eidolon Security actually allied with the Republic?
It's a business. It allies with the biggest bank account, and the Republic's got a pretty impressive one. Eidolon Security's got a stockpile of munitions bound for the Republic Army. Crates are at their manufacturing facility in the Corellian sector. If that facility were to blow up, the Eidolon would owe the Republic billions of credits, which I'm guessing, hey, he ain't got just lying around.
Can't use thermal detonators. Too small. Need baradium charges, like the ones Brel made, before he blew up.
Hang on. Wait, hey, you're hearing that out of context. Brel blew himself up because he got cocky. These baradium charges are perfectly safe. You got my word.
Fine. Hand them over.
That's the spirit. Ha! I wish I had a dozen of you working for me. With me.
The charges are magnetic. You gotta put them on the power generators for maximum yield. One in the control center, too.
A facility that size will have several generators. It's pretty standard. They'll be easy to spot. The charges are on a synchronized timer. Now, after you planted the last one in the control room, set the timer, then get out of there.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that seems relatively straightforward, but of course he would say that, wouldn't he? Galeron seems like a rather, well, unsavory character, wheeler-dealer sort of person, but that's perfectly fine. As long as the charges don't explode in my face, I should be perfectly fine with that. So, we are now gonna head on to Economic Boom, but we'll do that in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.